Hello and welcome to Next Level English Lab, the podcast for learners who want to speak English with confidence and ease. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Arthur. We're here to help you use English more naturally, step by step, moment by moment.
We'll be speaking slowly and clearly so you can follow along and practice with us.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about something very practical and very effective.
How to make English a natural part of your daily routine, even if you're busy, even if you feel nervous, even if you don't have English speakers around you.
Many people believe they need to live in New York or Australia to become fluent in English, but that's simply not true.
You don't need to move to another country. You don't need a private tutor sitting next to you. You don't need to memorize thick grammar books for hours.
What you need is a simple system. A system that's easy to follow, a system that works with your real life, not against it.
A system that helps you feel more relaxed, more natural, and more confident when you use English.
So, let's begin. Let's start with an important concept.
What is active listening? Maybe you've heard this term before, active listening. Maybe it's new to you.
Active listening is one of the most powerful ways to improve both your listening skills and your speaking skills at the same time.
It's simple, yet incredibly effective. Here's how it works.
You listen to someone speaking English, like us right now, and you pay close attention to everything, the words, the pronunciation, the rhythm, the pauses.
You don't just let the sounds pass by. You actively focus, you notice patterns, you listen with intention.
Then you try to repeat what you hear, not just the words, but the way they sound, the melody of the sentence.
You're not translating in your mind. You're not stopping to look up every word. You're simply absorbing the language like a sponge absorbs water.
Let's practice together. I'll say a sentence, and you repeat after me. Ready?
I practice English every morning.
Now you repeat. Good.
Listening helps me understand better.
Now you repeat. Excellent.
I feel more confident each day.
Now you repeat. Very good.
That's active listening. At first, it might feel unusual. You might not understand every single word, and that's perfectly okay.
Active listening isn't about understanding 100% immediately. It's about training your brain to recognize English patterns. It's about teaching your ears to hear the music of the language.
If you practice this regularly, even just 5 to 10 minutes each day, you'll notice something wonderful happening.
You'll start to understand faster. You'll recognize more words. You'll feel more comfortable with the speed of natural English.
It's a small, daily practice that creates big, long-term results.
Now, let's address the main question. How can you practice English every single day?
Many learners tell us, Michelle, Arthur, I really want to improve, but my schedule is packed. I work long hours. I have family responsibilities. I don't know where to find the time.
And we always respond the same way. You don't need hours of study time. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to wait for some day when life gets easier.
You just need to start. You need to start small, start now, and start with what you already have.
Let me share with you 6 practical and powerful ways to practice English every single day in your actual life, wherever you are right now.
Strategy number 1, surround yourself with English sounds.
This is the foundation. If you want to speak better, you must hear more every single day, not occasionally, not just during study sessions, every day.
Listening consistently helps you absorb new vocabulary naturally. It helps you understand the rhythm and flow of real English. It trains your brain to process the language faster.
And it helps you learn how people actually speak, not just the formal English from textbooks.
So how can you do this practically? You can listen to educational podcasts like ours. You can listen to English songs that you enjoy. You can watch short videos online.
You can listen to audiobooks, TED Talks, or news programs designed for English learners.
Here's the important part. You don't need to understand everything. Even if you catch only 40% or 60%, it's still valuable practice.
You can listen while you commute to work, while you do household chores, while you prepare meals, while you exercise at the gym.
Just 10 to 20 minutes daily makes a real difference over time. Think of English as your background soundtrack.
Strategy number 2. Use your voice every day.
Now that you're listening, the next crucial step is speaking. Listening builds understanding, but speaking builds strength.
After you listen to a sentence or a short section of audio, practice saying it out loud. Mimic the speaker's voice. Try to match their rhythm and intonation.
For example, I want to improve my English speaking. Repeat after me.
I'm making progress every day. Repeat after me.
Practice makes me stronger. Repeat after me.
Do this daily. Repeat the same phrases multiple times. You'll notice something amazing happening.
Your speaking becomes smoother and more fluid. Your pronunciation becomes clearer and more accurate. You feel more confident when you use English.
And remember this important truth. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be practiced.
Strategy number 3, build an English thinking habit.
This is one of the most transformative changes you can make. Start thinking in English throughout your day.
At first, it feels challenging. Your brain wants to think in your native language and then translate, but translation creates delays and slows down your speaking.
So, how do we develop this thinking habit? Start with very short, very simple sentences in your mind.
When you wake up in the morning, think, today is Tuesday. I feel rested. Time to start my day.
When you're making breakfast, think, I'm making tea. The water is boiling. I need honey.
During your lunch break, think, I'm hungry. This food smells good. I'll eat slowly.
When you're going home, think, I'm tired today. The bus is crowded. I need to rest tonight.
These are tiny thoughts, but they're building a direct connection between your mind and English. No translation, no delay.
After practicing in your mind, try saying these thoughts quietly out loud. It's like having a private English conversation with yourself.
Strategy number 4, read out loud regularly.
Reading silently has value, but reading out loud has much more power. It activates your mouth, your tongue, your brain, and your ears all at once.
Choose simple, short texts, a children's story, a news article for beginners, a dialogue from a lesson or video.
Read it slowly first. Focus on pronunciation. Then read it again a bit faster. Then once more with emotion and expression. Imagine you're performing for an audience. This strengthens your pronunciation, your fluency, and your confidence.
It's like physical exercise, but for your speaking muscles.
Strategy number 5, weave English into your daily activities.
Let me share something very important with you. If you truly want to speak English well, you shouldn't only study English. You should live with English.
What exactly do we mean by that? We mean that English shouldn't be something you do for 20 minutes on Wednesday evening.
It shouldn't only exist in your classroom or your study materials.
It should become woven into your actual everyday life, just like brushing your teeth or checking your messages.
The more you encounter English, hear English, and use English in real context, the more natural it becomes.
Now, let me give you some specific, easy ways to do this, even with a very busy schedule.
First practical step, switch your phone's language to English.
You probably check your phone dozens, maybe even 100 times each day.
Why not transform that into learning time?
When you change your phone's language to English, you see English words constantly. Words like notifications, calendar, messages, camera, settings, storage.
You don't need to deliberately study these words. You simply see them repeatedly, and gradually your brain naturally remembers them.
This is called immersive learning, and it's remarkably effective.
Second practical step, keep a simple daily journal in English.
You don't need to write long paragraphs or complex essays. Just write 3 or 4 simple sentences about your day.
For example, today was sunny and warm. I met my friend for coffee. We talked for 2 hours. I enjoyed our conversation.
Or, I woke up late this morning. I rushed to work. My boss was understanding. Tomorrow, I'll set an alarm.
This is excellent practice for building sentence structure and using vocabulary from your real life.
If you do this every evening for just 3 to 5 minutes, your writing and thinking skills will improve significantly.
You can write in a physical notebook, Use a notes app on your phone or even exchange journal entries with a language learning partner.
Third practical step. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute daily.
This is one of our favorite techniques. At the end of each day, use your phone to record your voice.
Just speak for 1 minute. Talk about anything. Your day, your plans, something you learned, how you're feeling.
For example, today I practiced English for 15 minutes. I listened to a podcast during my commute. I learned 5 new words. I feel proud of myself.
It's completely okay to make mistakes. This recording is private. It's just for you.
When you listen back to your recording, you learn so much. You hear your pronunciation, you notice your grammar patterns, you identify areas to improve.
This builds confidence, fluency, and self-awareness. You become your own teacher.
Fourth practical step, connect with English learners online.
You don't need to wait for a formal class or course. You can find other learners right now on the internet.
Join language exchange communities, participate in English learning forums, find conversation partners on apps designed for language practice.
You can write short messages, you can send audio recordings, you can ask questions and share answers.
Even just reading what other learners write exposes you to different ways of expressing ideas.
This makes English feel alive and social. It transforms from a school subject into a way to connect with real people.
Fifth practical step, learn from short-form content.
Social media platforms are filled with brief, simple English content. Short videos, reels, stories about cooking, travel, daily life, humor.
Choose content that genuinely interests you, anything you actually enjoy watching.
Watch the same short video 2 or 3 times, then pause and repeat the sentences you hear.
Try to copy not just the words, but the speaker's tone, their pace, their energy.
Even if the video is only 30 seconds long, that's perfect. It's an engaging and easy way to learn how English is actually used in real situations.
Strategy 6. Transform everyday actions into English moments.
Integrating English into your daily life isn't difficult. It doesn't require much extra time. You don't need formal lessons for everything.
Here's the secret. Turn small, routine actions into English practice opportunities.
Instead of writing your shopping list in your native language, write it in English. Milk, eggs, bread, tomatoes, cheese.
Instead of setting reminders on your phone in your language, write them in English. Call mom. Pay electricity bill. Water plants.
Instead of thinking about your to-do list in your native language, think about it in English. First, I'll answer emails. Then, I'll prepare lunch. Finally, I'll go to the gym.
These tiny actions build powerful habits, and powerful habits create confident English speakers.
So remember, make English part of who you are, not just what you study.
Let it exist in your phone, in your thoughts, in your notes, in your daily conversations with yourself.
Let it be integrated into your identity, not separated from your life.
When you do this consistently, English stops feeling like homework or obligation.
It starts feeling like something you simply do, something natural, something that belongs to you.
And that's when true, lasting fluency develops.
Before we finish today's episode, let's review the 6 strategies we discussed.
Strategy 1. Surround yourself with English sounds every day through podcast, music, videos, and audiobooks.
Strategy 2. Use your voice daily by repeating what you hear, mimicking pronunciation and rhythm.
Strategy 3. Build an English thinking habit by having simple thoughts in English throughout your day.
Strategy 4. Read out loud regularly to strengthen your speaking muscles and pronunciation.
Strategy 5. Weave English into daily activities by changing phone settings, keeping a journal, recording yourself, connecting with English learners online, and watching short-form content.
Strategy 6. Transform everyday actions into English moments by using English for lists, reminders, and internal dialogue.
Remember, you don't need perfect English to start. You just need to start.
You don't need hours of free time. You just need to use the time you already have more intentionally.
You don't need to live in an English-speaking country. You can create an English environment right where you are.
Small, consistent actions lead to big, lasting results.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of English Every Day.
We hope these strategies inspire you to practice English more naturally and more joyfully.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our podcast so you don't miss future lessons.
And share this with anyone who wants to improve their English but feels they don't have enough time.
Remember, English is not just something you learn, it's something you live.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye, and enjoy your English journey.